Hello, good morning students. Welcome to our YouTube channel, Nath online classes. Today, I Vidyasagar is in front of class 8 to discuss understanding the text type questions of subject science with all of you. The chapter name is synthetic fiber and plastics. So please like the channel, share and subscribe it. Now let us start the discussions. Here I am going to discuss very short type of questions. There are 10 questions are there in it, so you have to solve all these questions and remember all these given answers. So let us start the discussions about the first questions. With the very first question, I am going to start the discussions as it is asked that write the names of two materials, matter and substances each. Write the names of two materials, matter and substances. So look at here, there are the given answers in this way. The name of these two examples of matters, substances and material are given as matter, air and water, and substances gold and silver, and the materials plastics and fibers. These are the examples of two things related to matter, substances and materials. So these are the right answers. Now look at another questions. Give two examples of homopolymers. Homopolymers are polythene and Teflon. The polymers made up of same types of monomers are called as homopolymers. So I have written here polymers and Teflon. You must remember these two perfect examples of homopolymers. Now in question number 3, it is asked that what is the full form of PVC? Give one property of it. PVC means what? Everybody know about it, as you know. The PVC is polyvinyl chloride, and its property is that it is tougher than polythene. So these are the properties. Only one property is asked, so I have written only one property because it is a very short type of questions. Now look at question number 4. Here it is asked that what is nylon? Give one example. Nylon, everybody know about it. Nylon is a synthetic polyamide fibers. It is called nylon, and it is used in making parachute ropes. So these are the right answers. Now question number 5. Give the names of blended fiber of terylene with cotton and wool. When terylene is blended with cotton, then it is called as terrycoats, and when it is blended with wool, then it is called as terrywool. So I have written all these things here. Now in question number 6, it is asked that what is orlon? Name the compound from which it is produced. What is orlon? So orlon is a acrylic fibers, and it is produced by using a compound vinyl cyanide. So I have written here. Now look at question number 7. This is very short type question, so you have to keep it in mind, the words limit. Now question number 7. Give one example each of low density polymers, polythene and high density polythenes. So low density polythenes examples is pipe, and high density polythene is waterproofings. So these are the two materials we are using in our daily life. Pipe is low density polythene and waterproofing materials is high density polythenes. Now question number 8. From which synthetic polymers thermocol is obtained? From which synthetic polymers thermocol is obtained? The name of the polymers is polystyrene, and name it. It is called as styrofoams. Thermocol is also called as styrofoams. I have told you about it previously. And question number 9. Name the synthetic polymers from which handles of pressure cooker and unbreakable crockery is made. So the right answer for this question is melamine, because melamine having cross link and it is very hard on heating, and once it becoming hard, then no question arises to becoming it soft. So it cannot be softened again once it becomes hard. Now for question number 10, what is araldite? Araldite is a thermosetting polymers. So these are the answer of very short type of questions. Now let us proceed about short type questions. Short type questions are there. Here it is asked that what is copolymers? Copolymers, and give example. Copolymers is a type of polymers that is formed by using more than one monomers. Then it is called as copolymers. So you have to read page number 46 about it, and you have to write its answer in your own language, as I have suggested you. Using more than one types of monomers, the copolymers is formed, and the example of copolymers is melamine. So I have written here the example of copolymers. Now second number question, it is asked that mention the differences between natural fiber and synthetic fibers. Natural fibers and synthetic fibers are the fibers that is obtained from nature, and the fiber that is man-made respectively is called as man-made fibers and natural fibers. About it, the differences are given in the page number 46 in table 3.2. Here it is given that synthetic fibers have more toughness and natural fibers are less toughness. These are high tensile strength synthetic fibers. The tensile strength of synthetic fibers is high, and that of natural fiber is low. And the main importance of and differences between natural and synthetic fibers are: it is not affected by alkalis and acids, synthetic fibers, and natural fibers is affected by alkalis and acids. So these are the differences between natural and synthetic fibers. Now write two uses of rayon and nylon each. Rayon and nylon. Rayon is used to making swimwears and bandage and dresses clothes, and nylon is used for making fishing net and tire coats. So these are the two important uses of rayon and nylons. Now move towards the question number 4. What types of fibers are orlon and terylines? Give two properties and uses of each. So orlon and terylines. Orlon is a acrylic fibers, and its property is soft, and it is used to making sweaters and netting cloths. You have remembered? Try to read the chapters and remember all the things, and try to solve the questions yourself so that you can get more and more benefit. Now terylene. Terylene is also a synthetic fibers of ester group. Terylene is the polymers of monomers of ester groups, and the main properties of terylene is it is crease resistance, and it is used in making sari. So these are the answer of question number 4. Now let us move about to explain question number 5. Give two advantage and disadvantage of synthetic fibers. Advantage of synthetic fibers are that it dry very quickly and it is wrinkle free. These are the two best advantage of synthetic fibers. And the two best disadvantage of synthetic fibers are it melts and burn easily, so it cannot be used in kitchen. Synthetic fibers and the dresses made of synthetic fibers cannot be allowed to wear while you are cooking foods in kitchen. And another disadvantage of synthetic fibers that it has low water absorbability. It means it has low capacity to absorb water. Now move towards question number 6. Write 3 differences between thermosetting and thermoplastics polymers. So it is given in page number 6, page number 52 in table 3.6, and there are many example differences here. There are 5 differences. You have to write any 3 out of these 5 differences. As first, it is given for thermoplastic is these soften and melt on heating. These do not about thermosettings. Thermosetting do not melt and soften, as you know, and these can be remolded. Thermoplastics and these cannot be remolded, and these are less brittle and soluble in organic solvent, and these are more brittle and insoluble in organic solvent. So these are the 3 differences of thermosetting and thermoplastics are there. You have to write it and remember all the answers correctly. Now move towards the question number 7. What is polythene? What is polythene? Polythene, you know, it is the polymer of alkane. So, and it is a addition polymer. It is addition polymers which is made up of long chain, and it is very soft, and the molecular force between the chain is very weak. So it can be molded again and again in desired shape. So you have to remember all these questions. Polymers of alkane. And what is the polythenes? Give 2 characteristics of it. So the first characteristics of it is that it is molded again and again. So I can write about it that it can be molded easily. It can be molded easily. And second properties of polythene, it is corrosion resistance. So these are the 2 properties of polythene. Now question number 8. What types of polymer is polystyrene? Give its 2 uses. Polystyrene is also an additional polymers, and it is made up of thermocols. It is used to making thermocols, and for packing materials it is being used. So it is the 2 uses of what? Polystyrenes, and it is a addition polymers. Now question number 9. Give 2 applications each of Teflon and bakelite. 2 examples of Teflon and bakelites are given here. Teflon is used in corrosion proof and cooking ware. It is used to make corrosion proof and cooking ware, Teflon, and bakelite. Bakelite is used in manufacturing of gear wheel, and another usage of bakelite, it is used in making cooking utensils because it can hold high temperatures, and at high temperatures it cannot melt. So for these properties we use bakelite to make cooking utensils. So these are the two examples. Now question number 10. What is araldite? Write its uses. Araldite is a thermosetting polymers, and it is formed of chloropoxy alkanes. When combined with dihydric phenols, then we obtained a polymers that is called as araldite, and it is used to make protective coatings and to making fiberglass. So these are the correct answers of very short type questions and short type questions. Up to here I am stopping my explanations, and in the next video I will come again with the explanations of long type questions. Till that I want to say goodbye. Thank you. See you.